got forces out there, and you got people, loved ones out there, fighting for their loved ones out there, and you got and they do, they come back from the war, and they just kind of have that dramatic stage where they just whatever the deal is, where they live. But I mean, I'm not, when I'm bringing it to you guys, I just want to bring it to your attention. When I said the cops, the word firm out, but I didn't mean to say it like it was, all cops are bad, this and that. They're just out there doing their job. They think they're doing the best thing for everybody, which is cool, looking out for the people in the community and driving and keeping the streets clean, and safe, whether it's a call in or whatever, whatnot. But, they just got to be worked on people's skills too. But also, I just want to bring to your attention, anyway, you got to drink water. Anyway, there's always someone, it always occurs to people, or something they don't know, and they learn off everybody, that's what it's about. It's community, sharing, and knowing what love is, this is America, it's not just here, it's everything. Everybody needs to be working on people's skills, there's a lot to develop, we were all kids at once, we all bickered, played two-hand football, two-hand touch football, and you have sports, playing softball, whatever the deal is, raised up in school. But the firm is, what I'm trying to say, police brutality, it's pretty crazy out there, but the stories I've heard, it's pretty crazy, everybody's got kids and sons out there, and daughters, and everybody, and loved ones, but for the most part, police brutality, I don't know how to say or tell anybody they're not doing their job right, because I'm on disability, I don't have a job, but the firm of what I believe in is, they need, guidance too. Everybody's child and kid at heart, but sometimes, you don't take things, your own actions when you don't know if it's the right thing to do. It can traumatize somebody that's been traumatized, or either hurt or abused, or someone that's been raped, or someone's been out there and they've been dealt with the things they deal with. But to put their hands on them and throw them in cuffs and teaching them, throwing them up and making it worse, they're thinking thoughts that are radical. How dare us, They're thinking that, I hear it from the people and the things that I've dealt with, but out there, they gotta know that compassion, that love, and that faith, and that they're believing in that you guys are, all you are, because we are, we are, but if we acting like child kids and this and that, and bickering back and forth, we ain't getting nowhere. But if there's a point to being, is to just stand up, listen to what someone has to say once in a while, then you might get a little somewhere, but, I just have a few things to say, and I'm not even getting started yet, but this is just my first speech, but anyway, go ahead, take over. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, by the way, one more. By the way, my little brother, Johnny, in school, he's 11 years old. He just made the newspaper from being in a small town and being the biggest kid in school and not being a bully at school.
Bullies.
Thank you.
My name is Joe Walsh. I represent Individuals for Justice, and we're in agreement and support this settlement. However, we do have some concerns, and let me tell you a story. Yesterday, when you were moving all the houses, people off your front lawn and your driveways and your sidewalks, there was a religious person, and he's not here now, so I'm not going to use his name, who decided he was not going to move, and he was going to challenge the police. And he had, was not in good health, just had a heart attack recently. So he was willing to give up some of his liberties so the rest of us could enjoy what we call democracy. And I decided to go with him. I would not let him go alone.